Welcome to the Teesside University Student Union vodcast. We are here once again. I'm Ian and I'm joined by our wonderful presidents. I say joined by them, joined by 2/3 of them. Where's Harsha? Come on, what's he doing? What's going on with him? Because he wasn't on the last one either, was he?
No.
I'm starting to feel a little bit funny about this. Is it me? Have I said something? Is he
No,
trying to avoid
it's not you.
Because I see him at work, so I'm just assuming that he's around.
Harsha isn't fine.
He really wanted to come, but he's not doing so well.
He really wanted to come,
today,
but he's not doing so well.
Yeah.
I won't go any further with that then. If he's unwell, I wish him well. If he's just avoiding me, then I'll be having words with him. But, you know, that's that. So I am, as ever, joined by our two presidents out of three. What's going on for you guys at the moment? We'll start with you, Ebubechi, because you said you're tired. We'll get you to speak first.
Oh, please, thank you.
Anything I can do to keep you awake, honestly, I'll do my very, very best.
Okay, for the couple of months, we've been assisting each other with the campaigns.
Okay.
Yes, so for me, I've been working together with Harsha on a joint campaign, which is academically related and also internationally related to the international students on the academic culture of Teesside University and also attendance per se. Yeah, so there's something that we've been trying to build on so the student can understand the difference of where they're coming from and how important it is, you know, with Teesside, the policies, and also with UKVI regulations, because it's quite interesting that students need to understand the little mistakes that they can do that will not be overlooked because of the policy. Yeah, so it's very important. And also we've been trying to work on the complaints coming from students.
Yeah.
Yeah, which concerns their like scholarships and everything, and so far so good. We've been able to achieve all of that, and the students are very happy.
Good.
And I'm really grateful to the international team, you know, for the support they really gave to me to make sure that all students with the complaint of scholarships and everything has been done. Yeah,
it's really good because you know that's a really big thing, isn't it? A lot
yes.
For our international students, you know, any issues to do with problems that get raised with the international team, so that's around visas and things like that, scholarships, you know, it can be quite difficult, can't it? And you said you were talking about working with Harsha on academic. Is that how to be a better student, or is it to do with engagement and attendance?
It's how to be a better student. So everything is all encompassed in one. How to be a better student has to do with academic, has to do with attendance, has to do with your attitude towards your academic, your coursework, everything. So everything is just a body in one,
Yeah, I mean, that must be very busy for you and Harsha, but if you're getting the right results from students and they're engaging with you, that can only be a positive thing.
Oh, yes, it's very positive.
Is there a problem around attendance then? Is there something that students need to be aware of about their attendance, if that's a thing that you're working on?
Oh, yeah, because a lot of them really don't understand the importance of the attendance and the regulation that's binding international students to attendance policy, and also the reason why you are here is to study. So attendance is a very important criteria. So it's just like you are going, are paid for you to attend a training, and then you don't attend the training. My money is wasting, despite the fact that it's your money. So I'm the one sponsoring, so you need to be there. Yeah, so a lot of them really don't understand that this is the reason why they are here. And then if you're not able to attend your classes, there are certain things you need to do, like inform your module leader, go online to your portal, and then register yourself absent. It's very important because all this helps you to count. Okay, the reason why you're not in school is stated there, and your module leader is aware that this person is not in school. So if you've been called anytime, why were you not in school? Oh, I informed my module leader I wasn't coming, and I went online to register myself absent, that I wasn't going to come to school. So little things like this, they really don't know it is important and it's necessary.
And it helps them with, if anything goes wrong then, or, you know, if say they get an email talking about their attendance, if they can show that they've emailed their module leader and they've done everything that they need to do, that puts them in a much better position, doesn't it? In
a much better position for a very good conversation. And also the use of your cards. Most of them are still under the influence of, oh, my friend just swiped her card, so let me just go in with them. And then they don't know that the number of times their card has been swiped anytime they enter school, the building it's recorded for them.
Yeah.
And then when they fall below a certain percentage, it's not acceptable by the school and also by UKVI, because automatically it means you are not coming to class. Yeah, so even if you put in the codes when you go to class, but how did you come in? So it's very important. Your activities, how you interact with the buildings, how you interact with the classroom, with the equipment in school is quite important.
So get into those habits.
Yes.
For any students, whether you're
Yes.
current, new, or anything, whether that's
Yeah.
undergraduate or postgraduate, is swipe with your card.
Yes, please.
Make sure that everybody knows where you are.
Yes,
And
please.
attend.
Yeah.
Because like you said,
Yeah.
students are paying for it. You know,
Yeah.
one way or the other, whether it's an international student or a home student,
You're paying
it
for
doesn't
it.
matter. They're paying for it in one way or another through either funding or scholarships or their own pocket. And, you know, I wouldn't want to go out to a meal and then leave before I eat the meal, which is kind of what they'd be doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're paying for it and then they're just not attending. So they're kind of throwing money away, and none of us like to do
And
that.
also it gives the school a proper record of each student. They're going out, they're coming in, what you've done this month, what you didn't do this month. So it places the school on a better side when they're having discussions with UKVI.
Yeah.
What have you done so far with this person? Can we see the record? So if the school is not able to understand where you are with your card, then there is a problem for you as a student when you're being called in for questioning.
Blessing, what have you been doing?
It's been a pretty packed couple of weeks.
Okay.
So we've had University Mental Health Day,
Right,
where
okay.
we had stalls in the student union to promote like mental health and to let students know about the services that were available to them, both within the university and kind of like outside. So out of term times, you know, if you can't reach anyone in the university, where can you go to? And we also had a lovely guest, Lola, one of our staff. Shout out to Trevor's little dog that came in, who was the star of the show. And
Was that the little cute one that I saw?
Yes,
It was,
yes.
yes, yeah, very cute.
So yeah,
Did you
we've
say
had that.
Lola? Is that?
Yes, Lola.
Yeah, she's called Lola. Yeah, okay.
We've had students supporting students, and that's been going well. We've had loads of students engage, and every week we've been having new set of students as well alongside the old ones. So it's been lovely. I mean, last Tuesday was really nice because students had ICAs to submit on Friday, and we had students who popped over from the library just to kind of get a little bit of a break and then go back to studying. So that felt really nice, and it felt really lovely that, you know, students do know that this can be like their space of kind of like chill and escape before they go back to work. So that was lovely. I've continued the work with the mental health team in the university in terms of like building and improving on the services we have in terms of hearing student voice and what they want to see in terms of mental health, well-being, general student safety. That has been going well. We've also been working with the university, the Student Life team on their Student Life Spring Festival, which they just completed about, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, that was really good.
What was that all about then?
So it was like a 2-week event, the Student Life Festival, where they had different days that had different themes. So they had a day where they did like a goodwill clothing sale. So clothes are about £1. We had a student safety day.
Yeah.
We had like a mini marketplace as well. They do loads of activities, kind of get students kind of engaged
Painting.
with the university in general. So that's been lovely.
That's great.
As a group, we've been doing our Talk to TUSU, which is where we go to different buildings around campus, kind of speak to students, kind of take the student union to them to hear what they've got to tell us.
Because not everybody uses the student union.
Yeah.
Exactly,
I mean,
not-
everybody should.
Not
And we know
everybody
that, 'cause like you
engages.
said, it's a safe space for students. You
Yeah.
can kind of shift
We're
off
not
your
all
academic head,
consent,
can't
yeah.
you? And you can go in and you can, you know, relax a little bit. But to go out and make sure and
quite
encourage
difficult,
people to
yeah.
come into it, isn't it?
Yeah, we've also had one-to-ones with the London campus as well. So we do online one-to-one meetings with them so they can kind of come to us, chat to us about any issues or concerns. And so far, that's been really positive because we got feedback initially that they felt like we weren't connecting with them. But through this, it's been really good and students are really happy. So yeah.
I would say a lot for Harsha, but he can't comment because he's ill. I shouldn't keep doing that. I'm sorry, Harsha.
No, but seriously, Harsha has done something really wonderful here because it's really engaging work on the how to be a good student campaign. Yeah, and he's really pushing it positively.
Good.
Yeah.
I know he's busy working. I do know
Yeah,
that.
he's
He is.
also got his Meet the President campaign he does as well, which is an online meeting where students and the reps kind of get to meet him with any issues concerning like education related stuff. So
like an open forum.
yes, it's been
That's
really,
really good, yeah.
It's been really positive as well, and he's been doing the academic success
Yeah.
campaign as well,
So
where he also
very
goes
good.
to like different parts of the university,
Yeah, with
the
the
library, to
system.
get students kind of be aware of potential issues that can kind of catch them out during their studies. So So like academic misconduct, little
Yeah.
things like that, paraphrasing, referencing, things like that. So yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a new set of presidents. They're not here. I do believe that they're going to be arriving next vodcast that we do, which is always exciting. Well, it'll be exciting for them. I don't know about you guys, but it'll give you an opportunity to see them, and it gets everybody else to see who's coming in and who's going out, and there's that little bit of changeover, which is always nice to do. I get to meet some new presidents, which is always good as well. But you know, there are a lot of things going on out there. It's different presidents, but ultimately, you guys kind of have similar goals, and it's all about, like you said, improving the student experience, helping improve things at the university, the SU. It's all about student focus, which is why you became president in the first place. 100%. There have been a few things that have been going on at the SU. So we had the end of year awards, didn't we, recently, which was for the societies and also the rep awards. Did you both attend them?
Yes, we
co-hosted
them. Yeah, we co-hosted them. Yeah.
And how were they?
It was amazing. It was lovely. You know, it felt nice to kind of recognize our students for the work that they've been doing, both in the university and the student union. And it kind of felt like a full circle moment for some of them as well, because a couple of them, this is their final year as well. So it kind of felt like a good, thank you. We see the work you're doing and we appreciate it.
And also it felt encouraging to the ones who just came in as course reps or as school reps, and also for the societies, to see that hard work really pays. And then when you're leaving, others felt encouraged to take over the position. So for me, I think it's a way of telling them, you can do this.
And that's really important. I think that's really good, because you're right. I think some students, when they come to Teesside, they invest a lot of themselves into it. Like you, very much like you guys have. Maybe they haven't gone down the route that you've gone, like the political kind of presidential route, but that doesn't mean they've been any less invested. And I know that obviously the SU gave out some honorary lifetime memberships for these students that have gone kind of above and beyond. You know, they've spent a lot of time, they've nurtured relationships, and they have a really good idea of the university. And that's for anybody, isn't it, really? Anybody can get involved to that degree with the university and the SU. And I always find it very rewarding to see students that want to be involved, that, you know, want to be part of it, and want to enact change and support things. And I think it's really eye-opening that still exists. You know, everybody talks all doom and gloom about the current world, the cost of living, political forums, etc., etc. But, you know, there's still people out there who just want to help make a difference. And some of them come to Teesside, they study, and they invest a bit of themselves into it. And it's nice, like you said, when they get the full circle going back, to show them that what they've done has been recognised. And that recognition, I think, for those people is huge. You know, it makes a massive change. And you can see them when they get it. And if they're not expecting it, the smiles on their face is phenomenal. You know, there's that much excitement from them that they've been part of it, that it's been recognised. And I think it's a really, really good moment.
A very good moment for them.
We're going to be joined very shortly by Ryan and Josh. They're parts of our events team. So I'm going to say goodbye to you guys in a moment, and I'm going to bring them two in. And they're going to talk all about the things that have got going on in the SU. They're going to talk about the venues, about how safety is, because obviously safety is a massive paramount, isn't it?
Important.
You know, for people on a night out, whether it's in Middlesbrough, Newcastle, London, wherever, safety on a night out is really, really important. And we know that the SU is one of the safe spaces. Is safety something that you've considered looking at over in your campaigns, and how that impacts on things?
Been working with the university in terms of ensuring student safety and looking at ways to still improve the services that we have. Yes, the campus is safe. We kind of go through the process every so often to kind of look at if there are any blind spots that we can, fix, and just look at ways to kind of improve safety for students.